No regrets. No regrets. We need to live into who we're supposed to be. Whether you believe in God, the universe, your maker, you have so much more to give the world. Of course, your biggest critic is you. We got a subconscious in there. We got an inner voice that's like, you're an imposter. You're not smart enough. You don't have the money. No one believes in you. You're going to fail. You're going to look like a fool. Nobody else has had those feelings, right? Of course you have. It sucks. That's the terrible thing. But your subconscious is just, let's look at it this way. Your subconscious is just there to try to protect you. And if your subconscious can get you not to try, then you'll never get hurt and you'll never fail. And you also never reach your full potential, and you'll look back on life and regret the shit out of it. Right? No regrets. No regrets. We need to live into who we're supposed to be. Whether you believe in God, the universe, your maker, you have so much more to give the world. Are you gonna let your inner critic? Have you ever seen a statue of a critic? Like I said earlier, even your inner critic. This is the one for you. At the end of your life, how shitty are you going to feel if you say, I didn't go for it, they didn't believe in me? Imagine that. Imagine being on your last breath. You know, there's a great book that I read many moons ago called Dying to Be Me. A woman who had a near-death experience. She died and came back. She was down to 90 pounds, stage 4 cancer. And she was Indian descent that moved to Japan, if I remember. It was a while ago I read this. She always felt out of place. She's Indian, but grew up in Japan learning English. And she said, and this never felt culturally the same. And then when she got to a certain age, her culture wanted to marry her off and picked a husband. She said, no, I wasn't doing this. And she just never felt good enough. She felt like she let her family down. She didn't know who her friends were. She didn't know where she fit in. And then she gets cancer. And she's dying, or has it, dies for a little while. Nothing's working. And she felt, if you believe in this, that she had a near-death experience. And you know what she said? When they see the light and she felt, you know what she felt immediately? Is, it could make you emotional, but she said she immediately knew that once, her body was dying, she didn't see God or see light, but what she felt immediately is that she knew she was perfectly designed exactly the way she was. That all of those experiences in life were designed for her. That she had no judgment. There was no external judgment. The only person that was judging her is her. And that judgment actually made her sick because she festered. I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not cute enough. I didn't marry the people my father wanted. My dad worked so hard. I didn't go to the college he wanted. I don't know where I fit in. She had all these things of judging herself. And in that moment, she said she knew she was absolutely designed perfect. She was the only person in the world that was her. It was just her. And it's just you. Don't hold back. Not for some silly little voice that's going to hold you, that stop you from being the best version of you. And the best thing about that story is she came back. And now she gives speeches. Literally the book, it's so cool about the book, she said she had stage 4 cancer and was about to die, 90 pounds. And then all of a sudden she comes back from this near-life experience, and 8 days later she's out of the hospital. 40 days later she's at a wedding. And this doctor from New York said, impossible. I believe in near death, but there's no way she could have whatever cancer she had, pancreatic or whatever cancer it was, stage 4, the last, no way. And this doctor went over to prove it wrong and became such a believer, I think he helped her write the book. And she came back, and she's thriving because she knows she's perfect. God designed her exactly that way. Whatever your beliefs are, you're perfect. You're designed exactly the way you're supposed to be. So throw that BS out. No more protecting. Don't let the inner villain run your life. You have an inner hero that lives inside of you. Let the inner hero shine. Hey, it's Dean, and I had to jump in here real quick and make sure you're already registered for the Own Your Future Challenge. What? If you're not, you got to go to ownyourfuturechallenge.com right now and reserve your free seat. Myself, Tony Robbins, and 14 other guests over 5 days, about 2 hours a day, for free, are going to pull back the curtain and show you how to thrive in these uncertain times, how to enter or scale inside the digital economy, the information age. You do not want to be left behind when the world opens, and we don't want you left behind. This is one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities where all of us are coming together for free to share with you these capabilities. So what do you got to do right now? Go to ownyourfuturechallenge.com. Reserve your spot. Secondly, send a link to a friend. Get an accountability partner. Third, you should pretend you paid $5,000 for this because in any other world you would. This isn't some rah-rah session. This is an amazing 5-day challenge to inspire you, to motivate you, but also give you the tools and the tactics to thrive in this virtual digital economy. I promise you, if you've never thought about it, you want to be there. If you're in this industry, you must be there. OwnYourFutureChallenge.com. We'll see you on May 11th.